Where do we go from here?
Hey everybody, hey, how everybody doing? Happy Easter weekend. How everybody doing? I'm just around here, getting everything prepped up for my Sunday dinner. Hope everybody is doing well. I hope this weekend is finding y'all in peace and in joy and happiness and laughter, like it is for me. Yeah, I ain't been doing too much. I decided let me get up and go ahead and get this stuff prepped up and get everything to going. So tomorrow will be peaceful for me, you know. But anyway, around here, this is how we do it, you know, for Easter. This will be the last time making dressing and stuff for the summer and stuff. It'd be too hot and that dressing tend to sour on our stomach. I don't know how y'all do it, but most of the time that's how our family do it and stuff. You ain't gonna too much catch us eating, you know, dressing during the summertime because it got so much different stuff off in it or whatever. And then I'm about gonna bake my macaroni. Probably won't be baking no macaroni. Ain't no telling probably how long it'll be before I bake some more macaroni. But anyway, yeah, that's what's going down around here and stuff. And I just wanted to bring y'all along and share some of this festivity with y'all. And I hope y'all enjoy the video. Thank y'all for liking, sharing, subscribing. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate all the new subscribers, the likes, the comments, and shares, and whatever. Like I said, I hope y'all enjoy this video. So yeah. First thing first, we're gonna drop us some of this celery, bell pepper, and onion down off in this chicken. We already got our hands already washed and prepped up and clean. We're just gonna take some of that celery stock, put it around down up in there like that. Some of this bell pepper, onion. That's where we're gonna do that. And that's that. That's a whole Tyson chicken, and I got two pieces of leg quarters off in there. I decided I'd go ahead and boil those two pieces of leg quarter. My sister gave me a whole chicken, a whole Tyson chicken or whatever, and I was like, yep, all right, that's what I do. So anyway, that's how it's going down around here. Got some of this adobo seasoning with pepper. It's a Lori's. And I'm gonna say this, you could use this as a replacement of your chicken bouillon because I'm telling you, it's so full of flavor and stuff like that. And if you want to make a good broth, a chicken broth or something like that, this will be good for that. Be real good for that because it's, you know, full of sodium and stuff. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna do to make me a good broth. I'm gonna use that in place of my chicken bouillon for my broth. I'm gonna go in with some of this McCormick black pepper. Want that broth good and seasoned. I'm gonna even use some of these black peppercorn holes. I'm gonna go in with some of this accent. Y'all know I love this accent. I'm telling you, it really brings out the flavor in that food, especially when you're making a dressing. And that's what we're making, a chicken dressing, y'all. Some poultry seasoning. Rub sage, because I'm gonna add some more to my dressing, my cornbread, and mix whenever it finished. So that ought to do it for that. Go in and add 2 of these bay leaves. I just add that little piece on over in there. Got some onion powder. I went a little heavy with that. And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of this garlic powder. And I won't put the garlic powder back in my dressing when I do my blend after my cornbread is done. I'm just gonna add it to this, and it'll already be in the broth, and I ain't gonna use too much in it. We don't want our dressing to taste bitter, and so don't get too heavy-handed unless you just want that garlic powder taste. I ain't gonna get too crazy with that. So let me get this spoon, get it a little stir, and get them seasonings down off in there real good. So everything will blend together real good, y'all. What y'all cooking out there? Y'all believe in these big old things? I mean, the big old Easter dinners, or y'all going out to eat? Y'all family celebrate Easter? Y'all tell the children about Easter? What's the real meaning of Easter? I know people say everybody know the meaning. No, everybody don't know the meaning. There's a lot of children probably know, and a lot of adults probably don't know. A lot of adults might know, and children might not know. So we have to teach them. We have to tell them. And it's about the rising of Christ. He died on the cross for our sins, and he rose on the third day. We give him all the praise, all the glory. All right, y'all, we got that going, and we're going to jump around. I'm going to do a little jumping around over here. Hold on just a second, y'all. We almost forgot to add our little stick of butter, y'all. Y'all help me out around here. Sometimes I tend to get a little forgetful. And we want plenty of flavor around up in there. We don't want no bland dressing, so we want that broth to be tasting pretty good. So we're gonna jump right over here and go ahead and make our cornbread up. Pop it on in the oven while we got our chicken going. All right, we're gonna jump right off in here. We're gonna add us some of this meal. We're gonna be using some Martha White buttermilk, self-rising cornbread meal. Yeah, I'm trying not to be heavy-handed because I'm just making just enough. I ain't trying to get crazy with this. So I think I have to do. I'm gonna add just a little bit more. We're gonna go in and add some of this buttermilk. We got some low-fat cultured buttermilk. We're gonna go in with our eggs. I got 2 eggs already prepped up and good to go. Alrighty, my butter should be melted. Let me see. Yeah. Yeah. Just trying to see if that's what I want to do now. I'm gonna go in and add some of this vegetable oil. Not too much, just a little dab should be. Be back with y'all just a moment. Hold on, just. All right, y'all. I'm sorry about that. Now let's get this all stirred up. I guess my butter wasn't melted as good as I thought it was, but it'll work out. Some buttermilk cornbread chicken dressing. This little raggedy thing right here. I need to get me some more of these. I want to show out. I want to show out for the peoples. Should have had my cornbread made up yesterday, y'all, but it all worked out. Now let's get this over here in this pan. And in this oven. And move on to the next step. Ooh, oopsie. All right, let's get that bad boy popped in the oven. I already had the oven set for 350. can see that. Let y'all see what we got going on. There we go. We got it in the oven, y'all. So yeah, just using this little chopper right here. I really don't know how to work it good, y'all. But anyway, I just slammed it down and chopping some veggies. Seems to be working pretty good that way. I figure it out. Something I ain't doing right because I shouldn't have to slam it like that, y'all. We got our water boiling. We'll add us a little bit of salt for our macaroni. I got a tad bit of oil left, olive oil. Get that little drizzle down in there. That should be enough to keep them from sticking together, y'all. And we got our little elbow runco macaronis. Like I say, I ain't doing nothing too big, y'all. A little small Sunday dinner. Oh, sorry about that, guys. We're gonna jump right here. I already got my cabbage already chopped up and everything. So yeah, we just gonna go ahead and we're gonna add some of these over here. Just some of these veggies. That's what I was chopping these veggies up. Onion and green pepper. Give us a little oil, y'all. Got a little veggie oil. Some butter. I already chopped the butter up. Some of this Land Lake butter. And we're going to go in with some onion powder. That's why I had it like this, y'all. I had this separate pan so I could make sure I get seasoning over everything. Some garlic powder. Some of this accent. We're going to use some of this adobo. A little light with this. We don't want it too salty, y'all. Some of this McCormick black pepper. And we're just going to repeat these steps all over again. See, it's easier to layer them. And make sure it's seasoned over everything, doing it that way. Go in with some of this garlic powder. Onion powder. Some black pepper. Some of this adobo. A little light on that adobo. And we're going to go in with some more of this veggie oil. Some butter. Make it all better. Alright, let's get our macaroni over here. We got our butter. We're just going to put some butter in this pan. Spray some of this. We already got them drained. I'm just gonna put them right there. We're gonna use this same little pot. Cause I said, ooh, baby, gonna be messing up all these dishes. It ain't me. Ain't none of me. gonna go in and add our milk. Turn it all down. Yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit. Don't put too much of that in there. Basically, I'm just gonna be using this Velveeta for the cheese sauce. I ain't got no season on, so I'm just gonna use some of this Creole season, not too much. Add some of that in there. Black pepper. Just a little bit of this chili powder. Add a little malfunction, y'all. Back on track, I think. So we're just getting that cheese sauce all melted down. See what's going on with this cheese sauce. Adding a little more milk. Got some cream of chicken we're gonna add to this. Y'all know how I be making that macaroni. And we're gonna add some sour cream. $1 for Daisy. Ooh, $1 for Daisy. Been working hard on this sour cream. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna let that melt down. I'll be back with y'all in just a moment. Alright, y'all, we got this cream of chicken. We're gonna go ahead and add it in. Some sour cream. Give that a good stir. I ain't gonna bake it tonight, y'all. I just getting everything really mixed up. And I get up in the morning, Lord's willing, and I bake it. Like I say, I ain't doing nothing too big, y'all. Just something to have a little dinner around here. I was gonna go to church tomorrow, but I ain't gonna go to church. I just get up and watch me a sermon in the morning. Like I always do every morning, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Y'all coming down below, let me know where y'all tuning in from. Y'all doing did y'all do a big Easter dinner? Y'all do Easter egg hunts for the kids? Y'all dye eggs and stuff? Me and my grandbaby was gonna decorate some eggs, but my son supposedly took them to a Easter egg hunt at the park. So he ended up at my sister's house. My sister and I moved down here from Little Rock. From her and her husband and son, and I bought them home down here. And that's why my grandbaby at. He over there playing with his cousin. She got her grandbabies here from Little Rock. And they over there having them a Wayne Dane doodle. Probably got her head spinning by now. All right, let's go ahead and pour that sauce on there. I think we got it. We ain't got enough. It's got to bake anyway in this oven. It's a lot of cheese sauce. A lot of cheese sauce. Ooh, I should probably made some more elbows. I guess when it bake, it'll be fine. I bet you one thing about it, it won't be dried out, y'all. Bet it won't be dried out. And I don't even think I got no paprika, but that'll be fine. I don't think I got no. Just fine. Alright, y'all, moving on to the next step. We're going to go in right here. We're going to saute our veggies for our dressing. Added some butter. And just a tad bit of oil. Alrighty. Let's go in and add these veggies. What we got here is some bell, splash some butter on my warm burner stuff. We got some bell pepper, we got some onion, we got celery. I might as well go ahead and use it all. I'm sorry, y'all. Sometimes if y'all can't hear me, I am so sorry. I got some little microphones I need to get my son to set up for me. I know people probably think I'm crazy and just be trying to talk low like that, but I really got a problem. Everything related with my stomach problem, you know, it affects other stuff. But anyway, I had a narrowing in my throat. I had it open up once before and it hurt real bad. Sometimes I be straining, you know, trying to speak, and I'm sorry about that. But like I said, I'm gonna have to get my speaker set up so y'all be able to hear me. Hear me pretty clear? I'm sorry. I don't mean no harm, and I don't be trying to talk low, but it happens sometimes. I'm gonna add some about the same seasonings to these vegetables, y'all. But like I said, you know, we want it full of flavor. That was some garlic powder. I think I put too much garlic powder. I wouldn't intend to use much garlic this time, y'all. But yeah, this is onion powder. Be alright though. We're gonna go into some accent. Some sage. And some black pepper. I gotta get me some of that white pepper. I ain't never tried it before, but I'm gonna get some and I'm gonna try it out. I'm sure it tastes the same. And we got some poultry seasoning. And that ought to do it for that. We don't want to throw no bitter veggies in our dressing. Alright, it's time to put this banana pudding together. First thing first, we're going to go in and we're going to add in us some banana pudding. And it's still hot. Jeez, that's hot. And what I used that banana cream filling. So hot I had to hug it, y'all. But yeah, that's what I use. I use that banana cream filling. And I added in some Eagle brand milk. I used 2 boxes, so I had to add in 4 cups of cold milk. And some vanilla extract. I just did it in the microwave, y'all. No big deal. And let it thicken up in that microwave. Just stop it and give it a little stir in between. And yeah. My sister told me how to do this, and I'm telling you, that's the best banana pudding. They'll think you made some real filling. They'll think you done did some homemade stuff, y'all. I'm telling you. I told her she should have been told me about that. I went through, like my auntie showed me how to make real banana pudding a long time ago. And I used to make the real banana pudding, but I don't care for eggs like that. And so that stuff, this is way better. Way, way better. I'm wrestling with this like I'm crazy. That's how the banana pudding turned out. I'm having problems, y'all, with my camera, so yeah, I'll come back when I'm getting ready to put the dressing together. I'm gonna put that banana pudding in the refrigerator. Ran into a little hiccup. I thought I had another can of cream of chicken, y'all, but we're gonna still make this up, and I'm gonna have to add my cream of chicken in tomorrow. First thing first, we're gonna break up this cornbread. Now, like I said, I just go back and add that. I'm always doing something, y'all. I should have had all my stuff lined up like I thought I did, and check everything, and make sure that I had enough, or I wouldn't have made my macaroni up. I would have waited and just added my cream of chicken to my macaroni tomorrow. Sometimes I get ahead of myself, y'all. Y'all be in that kitchen. I know y'all done probably did it before too. It ain't no big thing, like you say. It's something unless you're gonna eat right then, and the stores is closed. Like around here, the stores be closed so early. Ain't like you can send nobody out to go get it for you, but anyway, like I said, it'll be alright. It'll be just fine. You have to add some of this juice to this. This that chicken broth, y'all. I was here by myself. My son done came and bought my grandbaby. Dropped them off and he done took off. Yes, sir.
Can I cook you some more food?
Okay.
What the heck you cooking? No.
Tom,
Is that eggs?
this dressing. You like dressing? You like chicken dressing?
Yes.
I don't remember if you like it or not. I think you do. Don't never put your hand up there. That could have been hot. Don't you do that.
Why?
When I'm in here cooking, don't never put your hand up there. You can burn yourself. That's why.
Why you don't want me to die?
Because I love it that much.
Why you don't want me that much? No.
Smell good, don't
Could I your son?
it? Smell good, don't it?
Or why could I your grandson?
Yes, sir. This is the way the dressing turned out. After I mixed everything together. Like I said, I forgot about my cream of chicken. I used it up in my macaroni and I got to add it to it. But anyway, yeah. So I'm just letting it cool all the way down. I'm going to pop it in the fridge. Cover it and pop it in the fridge and stuff. And then I add my cream of chicken more and it'll hit the oven. That's how it's going down.
Let's go to the top if you're not afraid.